Hi everyone, it's Chandra here. Thanks so much for tuning in again. Today is day 11 of 30 Steps to a Better Financially You. And today we're just going to build on what we did yesterday, which was setting our priorities. Now we're going to set SMART goals. So SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, rewarding, and trackable. Now, these are essential to making sure that we actually, not only do we set our goals, but we stick to them and achieve them. Yay! So now we're going to drill down into what each part of the SMART goals means. Okay, so for specific, we have to have a specific goal in mind in order to make it achievable and in order to succeed at reaching all of our goals, right? So specific, here's an example. I want to have $10,000 within 6 months. That's a pretty specific goal. There is the amount of money that you want to have and then the timeline for which you want to receive it. Okay, easy enough, right? All right, the next one is measurable. How will you know that your goal is successful? How will you know you have achieved your goal? You have to make it measurable, right? To use the last comment, I will get $10,000 within 6 months. The way to measure that is, well, your bank account is going up within 6 months by $10,000 plus, right? All right, and the next one is achievable. Is it achievable? Is it realistically something that can happen in your life? For instance, if you are a sixth grader that plays basketball, saying, I want to be the first junior high school student in the NBA, that may not be a realistic goal. I mean, how tall are you? Like 5'4"? I'm sorry, it's just made me laugh. Okay, so let's start with a more realistic goal. Let's see, for around finances, say if you are working at like a fast food restaurant and your hourly wages are the California minimum wage, which I believe is $11.75 right now. Don't quote me on that. But let's say you're making minimum wage. Maybe getting $1 million in 1 year from working is not an achievable, or excuse me, it's not a realistic goal. Unless you win the lotto, right? I mean, then anything's possible. But then that's not a right way to set a SMART goal either, because we all know the statistics in winning the lotto. Yes, I'm not saying it can't be you. It can be you. I'll put it out there to the universe. It can be you winning that $1 million. But realistically, let's look at something that might be more achievable. So for instance, I will save, $2,000 within 12 months. And I will know I have saved $2,000 by what is in my savings account. That is a measurable, realistic, achievable goal for all of us, right? Okay, and then rewarding. Once you've achieved this goal, you should feel a sense of, oh my gosh, I've accomplished something. And if you feel that, then it's a great goal to have, right? And then also, since we're dealing with finances, this goal has to be trackable. And since we're dealing with numbers, this is pretty easy to do because we just track our number, go tick, 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 tick up. And that is how we will reach our goals. So if you can't track your goal, if you lose focus of it and can't track it, then it's no longer a goal, it's a wish. Okay, so you need to have mechanisms in place to be able to track that goal. Maybe it's increasing the savings in your bank account. Look at your bank account on a regular basis to make sure that you are staying, that goal of saving money is in your sights at all time, right? Also, tracking your spending in order to make sure that you are saving. That's a method of tracking as well. Looking at your bank statements and making sure, I've gone to Starbucks 10 times this month. I better not go that 11th time so I can make sure I'm on track for my savings goal by the end of the year. So these are just a few ways of how we can set goals, measure those goals, make sure they're achievable, and track those goals so we can succeed and realize our goals within our specific time frame. So that's all I have for you today. Comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'd love to connect with you, maybe even have a debate with you regarding your junior high schooler who you know is going to go to the NBA this year. I don't want to dissuade you. I'm just saying it might not be a really realistic goal. He still has to get to the 8th grade, right? All right. So I hope you had fun doing this. Again, comment below. Love to connect with you. And I'll see you for tomorrow, which will be day 12. Let's see what's in store for day 12. Talk to you soon.